Okay, I just re-recorded this video already once, so if I repeat things, I'm sorry. Turns out that the microphone has a mute button, and also the game bar icon has a mute button. And you gotta get both. Anyway, Destiny just dropped its last expansion. It's called, I don't even know the name. And this is a seasonal weapon. And I have wanted, more than anything, for a solar hand cannon to come out that is not weird, is a 140, and has frenzy incandescent. I've wanted that gun since those two perks came out. I loved hand cannons. This may, however, have replaced that idea in my mind. I need some water. Anyway, I'm going to let you listen to how the gun sounds while I get some water. Because it's just a beautiful experience of shooting. Doesn't that sound good? I think it sounds good. Also, and I can't do my original reaction because that didn't record, the magazine is rock. You know how in some hand cannons they have like bullets and stuff? Let me see if I can pull one out of them for you. You've seen hand cannons before. Hey, there's one. Some hand cannons reload like this. And they got like vents and stuff. That's pretty new. That's pretty new. Here's one. So the old ones reload like this. They got like a little canister. But this one has a rock. Oh, it's so chonky. Love shooting this gun. Love it. Okay. So what does it do? You saw there that I got stacks of something. In the bottom left, you have latent power. You have a little progress bar. And when you shoot stuff, you get more of it. And that was like a quarter. If you shoot him in the body, you get less. And if you kill him, you get more. And kills give more, headshots give more, explosions give more. We'll get to that in a second. And so you try to do those things. You try to kill things in the head with the explosions. So that builds up latent power. What does that one do? Okay. Are you ready for this? If you haven't seen this before, this is very cool. I've been building up to this because I want you to feel it. Feel the vibe of this gun. Okay? So you're picking people off at a distance, right? And then there's a whole bunch of people. And you get to do this. And remember, this is a primary weapon. Still have 2 seconds of it. Okay. So, what was the cost of that? I had to get 1, 2, 3. 3 kills. 3 headshot kills for my primary ammo weapon to do all of that. How much is that, you might ask? To what does that compare? Let's take this one and that one. Okay. So here's a dude. Nice looking dude. Here's what this gun can do. And I'm going to use a rift to stay... Well, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to use a rift. Okay, here we go. Or 43. That's how many I got to shoot. 43 bullets. I might have counted that wrong, but I think that's right. 43. And what did I have to do? I had to get 3 kills to make that happen. 460. What does that look like compared to other guns? It's actually about the same. 460. Now this is all headshots, no reload. The thing about that other gun was it got to keep reloading for free. So after 3 magazines, we're down to 281. and this was like, what, 430, I think? And it can do it for... This is how long it can do it. Okay, I think it's 13 seconds. Oops, I have the Helion on. That's gonna ruin the damage, but... This is primary ammo that I'm doing this with. That's 700 damage a second with primary ammo, and a Rift, and a Helion. Okay? I'm gonna see if I can turn that up just a little bit more before we start talking about void stuffs. I do have this on. That boosts it quite a bit. Let's take that off. Let's do nothing. Let's do nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you have to hit 10 headshots, like no kills required. 10 headshots in your 13-round magazine, or get 1 kill, and probably like 6 bullets to be able to do. What was it, like 460? One more time. One more time. With no buffs. Okay, that's a full thing. 6,000 damage at 460. I'm gonna write that down. You can't see this part. 460 and 6,000. Okay, now just with this exotic that I was going to use anyway, because it buffs, I guess it just does 10% damage. But we'll get to it in a second. I wrote those numbers down, so we don't need that anymore. So I'm going to be adding what I've been using with my other setup, which is Helion, and some of these sometimes, and this, which gives you 10 more %. So this, like that, does 79. Wow. 79 and 186. So just by using my class ability, I got like double damage. And the party do not stop there, friends, because this gives you a +4 weapon surge when you're super matches, which you probably should, because you get a lot of subclass things if you're super matches. Usually, I guess not really with prismatic right now. That one gives you an overshield instead of restoration, and then it used to affect the build a lot because I was doing this business, but I'm not right now. I'm doing this business. So we're gonna try that with that and that and that and that, and that's about it. Okay. Here we go. Even with the bad reload, it's still gonna work. I'm gonna go until my rift runs out, which is 3 more seconds. Oh no, I guess I'll keep going because I did it for the whole thing. So that turns my damage up from 466,000. Remember, I wrote it down. This is why. Well, these stupid strand things are gonna go forever. But it was like 680. Oh, don't make me do it again. But you get it. You get the idea. There's a lot of power in this gun, and I think it's really hard for guns to be exotic and in the primary slot, because this exists, and this can do this can do everything. This is it's really hard to compete with the lightsaber. It is a close range damage monster, pretty much for free. Alright, that's no buffs, no nothing, and it can do 9. Oh my gosh, it can do 920. No buffs, no nothing. And the best we could do is like 700. with all the buffs over here. So it's very hard to be an exotic because the lightsaber already is, or a primary because the lightsaber already is. But this gun makes me want to play more with it. Let's try to make a 4-second build. This has been 10 minutes already. Can you stay for 12 minutes? Alright, if you do this, and you do probably this, and maybe that one, and that one, and that one, and this is the exciting part. How long does it take you guys to make builds? I feel like I'm getting faster at it. I feel like I know where all of the things are now. Are we at 91 grenade? And then we'll do grenades and grenades and grenades give class. Is that what that is? Perfect. Perfect. This is already good enough. Okay, so you could throw that and get volatile rounds. That's some subclass energies. Look how many things are on the left side of my screen right now. Okay, and then that does more damage, and then that gives you... No, do the... Oh my gosh. You have to have one in the chamber to be able to do the special reload. That's not a huge deal if you think about it, but if you don't think about it, it can really catch you out. That's very annoying, because I had all the perks roll in there. So, okay, this works together really well. This rewards you for getting weapon kills, and this rewards you for shooting your weapon a little bit. So if you just start an engagement with your weaker hand cannon, then, you know, that fast, 4 kills, 5 kills, you're already up to super grenade. And then you can do this, and then you can do this, and then you can do this. That's the amount of destruction you can cause if you get, 3 primary kills. 3! The game is like, look, we know you don't like using primary ammo. We know that specials are better. We know abilities are better. So what if we gave you a primary hand cannon? It's already void. It does the subclass stuff. Cool it. You know? They're please, just listen. Please get 3 kills with a primary ammo weapon. We're begging you to use them. 1, 2, 3. Grenade. Reload. Death to all who stand before me. Also devour this whole time. I already have another grenade. I could even do... well, my melees aren't stronger because of this. My grenade is... I could do Hellion, and then Hellion gets the boost as well. Yeah, Hellion gets the boost as well. So, base Hellion does 200, 201, and then after a couple kills, does 265. Well, it kind of steals my kills. How do I have... Oh my gosh! Hellion gives you volatile rounds? That's amazing! That also means that, oh my gosh, that also means that this gives you volatile rounds. Good grief, that's crazy! You don't get this with it. And it has to be volatile from grenade. Yeah, so you couldn't go void, because then you wouldn't get this. You have to go void for this. But to get the Arc Soul without having getaway artists, the only way to do that is to be on this one. So if you can't have the Arc Soul for free, and you can't have Devour without it, then I'm leaning Hellion. I'm still leaning Hellion, because I get to have this too. And I get to, you know, juice my grenade stat. None of these do big damage, really. But this gives you weaken for free all the time. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I have none of my cooldowns right now, so let's see if this gives me stuff. Not really. It doesn't really give me anything. It kind of just, well, it does death throws, and death throws gives you grenade, isn't that right? There's prevent grenade bonus and grenade energy. Nearby allies. Okay. I don't think any of that does anything for me. But it can make orbs. And orbs can give you stuff. Let's go orbs give class? Because I really don't need orbs give grenade if I have Devour. So like, the gun kind of doesn't need to give me much back. If I had to pick one, like, you have to get a kill with that one grenade. But the Hellion gives you many chances to get a cleanup kill. So I think we're going class. We're going class. Yeah, we got 100 class. So if you have nothing except your class ability, I've said class too many times, then this will give you Devour and volatile rounds. And when you have Devour and volatile rounds, I'm not even using the thing yet. It's so good. Because like, if you want to weaken something, you can throw this grenade. Like, you don't even like use it, but it can go get you volatile rounds and Devour if you want it to. But the main way you're gonna, I would think you would get a grenade kill would be with that, because that can just go get like one guy. Like, hey, go get that guy. And I got him, and now I have all the stuff again. Now you do gotta get some kills sometimes with the gun, because the gun charges the Hellion. Look at them. They don't belong together. They're two different elements, but they make it work. Anyway, I think this game rules. I think you should play it more. Please ignore the drip. Please ignore this this look. But do play the game. You can leave now. You don't have to watch me do this part. That's cool. Go like full Kylo Ren set. I like that one. Doesn't work with this though. What? You can put legendary? Oh my, that's so cool. That's so cool that you can put legendary ornaments on them. Oh my gosh. Then you can make any one of your helmets look legendary, dude. This game's so good. Oh, I love that one. I love that one. Give it to me in no shader. In no shader. We're getting close. We're getting close to the look. We're getting close. I'm like a designer. No. This one has potential. This one I like. It's much too much color though. Orange and gold, I don't love that. What are these naturally? Ooh, they're like undersea water. Maybe we could be like an undersea queen or something. Maybe. No, I think this is right, but it's the wrong. Something like flowy and aquatic. That's like an undersea royalty vibe. And I got the bounty done, so I get to have one more cool outfit. Crap. There it is. Okay. Let's try this one. Is that too much? The golds don't match, but maybe I can make the golds match. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's great. It doesn't really give me void vibes. I guess this is void. I really want to change this part, the silky skirt thing, but I would have to give up a lot to do it. I have not ever paid attention to my bond. I always just go with this one because it's just a cool hoop that you can make different colors. Most of them appear to be white. There we go. There's blue. That's cool. That's cool. I like it. Like this game. It's a good one. Okay, bye.